So I just got a phone call and it interrupted the video, which is very interesting. I just asked, were you clumsy or were you having, like, I feel like that's been interrupting your flow. So it's like, I'm getting the energy of like rebalancing, like something needs to be rebalanced here because, it's, uh, blockages in you receiving your messages or you clearly understanding, you being able to clarify what you're seeing. Okay, so let's keep going. But yeah, I'm gonna have to chop this video up, I guess, because that I don't even know how long that was and it just got interrupted. But that's the beginning of the video. So, all right. In the bush, another summer's come. Sorry, in the bush, another comes, bringing with it oppressive heat and a little rain. But the plants know that they have just. But the plants know that they have just to survive the heat for a few weeks longer until the rain arrives and replenishes their strength and gives them the vitality to survive another summer. But this year, when the rain comes, it doesn't stay for long. The rain, I'm getting grief. I'm getting like mourning with this energy. It's not going to last forever. All right. Sorry. But this year, when the rain comes, it doesn't stay for long, and there's not enough time to fully recover from the long, hot summer they just endured. The summer comes again quickly, and stays for longer. And even less rain than the year before. The ground is cracked and scorched, and many less resilient plants are dying. This cycle repeats itself for 7 summers, with each summer bringing less and less rain than the previous year. You're precious. Eventually, the drought breaks the rain and sorry, I'm just here. I cannot read channel. It's so hard. Sorry. Eventually, the drought breaks and rain comes in abundance. Rain comes in abundance. You get what I'm saying? So they're saying, like, we're going to come in and we're going to bring abundance. Like, you just have to trust. And it's like, you have to allow yourself to feel these feelings. You have to mourn. You have to feel this grief. You have to understand that, like, this is the beautiful cycle of life and it's going to connect you even more so to it. You have to understand what the trials and the tribulations of hard times are. Like, you're a Scorpio. You're able to go deep in a way that most people can't. You're able to connect with grief and loss and pain in a way that most people can't. And that's why I feel like you're going to be the one to tell the stories, to pass the messages, to be able to be more sensitive to the situations. So eventually the drought breaks and rain comes in abundance. The rain brings with it new plants that have never grown in the bush before, bringing in new opportunities. Man, listen. Creating food for different types of animals that have not inhabited this bush for many years. I feel like your inhibitions. You have a lot of inhibitions, or like a lot of things that are like inhibiting you. Vices, muses. It's funny how those two things can go together. All right. Before long, the birth and the creation of different animals and plants make the bush a wonderland of precious sounds of life. Pay attention to what you hear. That's not on here, but I'm channeling that. Sounds. I feel like, all right, I need to smoke. But they're telling me, like, they may even knock over things near you. Like, pay attention to the whistles, the sounds, the bells. Like, when you hear like something that like it clears the air. It clears, it's clearing you for that moment to channel. I'm trying to get more, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm trying to get more about like what Ralph did. And it's like that part's not important because you know. It's more about like what he's able to see now, the hidden knowledge, the messages, the importance of like you finding your path. The importance of this. And I keep getting messages about this too, where I feel like maybe you do need to reach out more to your friends, but know which ones to do that with. You may have a lot of people around you that aren't really like, or you don't keep any people around you, actually. I feel like your circle is so small. And because of that, you are really keen on having the right people around you. Trust them. That will enhance your motivation. You need to have people around you that's going to motivate you. All right, sorry, let's keep going. You need to find balance between work and life. Sorry, this is the Dreamtime message. So you need to find balance between work and life. You have got yourself believing that neither can survive without you. You are wrong. It's you who feel you can't survive without them. Everyone will benefit if you step away and allow yourself, right? Everyone will benefit if you step away and allow them to step up. Because at this time, you enable them to remain stuck because you won't let them go. Ooh. That's not what this says, but that, wow. Wow. Okay, I need to read that over again. I'm really feeling like somebody's having a really tough time. Somebody's having a really, really tough time. All right, and I have to go here because I went through this. When my dad died, I didn't know up from down. I was so toxic. Like, I was just wanting to feel again. I lost feeling for a little while. This is giving me the sense of like you're throwing yourself into things because you're looking for meaning. You're looking like, if this isn't you, this is somebody. So I feel like you're sensitive to this energy though, which is why it's even being called to you. Somebody's really struggling. And it's that season. I was calling it seasonal depression. Like, this isn't that. This is loss. This is like grief. This is really like mourning. Somebody is I haven't gotten 49. I don't know. That's the number I just saw. Somebody around that age. Earlier I saw 72. So maybe that was his parents' age. I take this as it resonates for you. I don't know. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, take this as it resonates. But this is what I'm feeling. So it's either like your mother, his sibling, his wife, somebody. Maybe he wasn't married though. I don't get that he was married because I get the loner energy, like lone wolf. And it's like he was brilliant though, and like his ability to see and feel and connect to things was like uncanny. I may even get like some sort of like addictions. Because the thing about it is when people have things happening to them that they can't explain, like you start to feel like outed or ostracized by society. And then like you find yourself like diving into things. It's escapism. You're trying to escape. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about this feeling. So I was feeling again. I was initially feeling cold and then things got hot. And then it's like campfires. All right. Everyone will benefit if you step away and allow them to step up because at that time you enable them to remain stuck because you won't let them have a go. They may not do as well as you, but they won't mess up either. That was for Mother's Nature's balance. I feel like this is you being called to, like, maybe you're too controlling over a situation. I feel like it's how somebody should be grieving. I feel like it's how somebody is, like, maybe it's like you're having a hard time understanding other people's emotions, or somebody's having a really hard time understanding yours. All right, so healing journey. Sorry, this is such heavy energy. Like, I want to cry right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, healing journey. All right, the little bush bee was an industrious little fellow. He fluttered around constantly, and as soon as he rested for a moment, he would hurry back to work collecting more honey. Are you the little bee? All the other bees wished that they could be as resourceful as him, because he was always finding new ways to collect his honey. Don't these stories line up? Listen to this. This is wild. Ralph is really talking to you, so I really hope that this is, like, driving it home, because it's like, I don't know if this is a message for his daughters and they look up to you. This is, okay. One day, all the bees were resting and discussing the dangers of a new yellow flower that they have found, which makes them sick. The busy bee had already gone back to work and missed the conversation as he was in a hurry to collect more honey. Listen. Later that evening, he returned to the other bees, but they could see that he was unwell. And the family knew. After some prompting, they discovered that the busy bee had indeed found the new yellow flower that they had been discussing earlier during their rest time. The little bee became very sick, and during his recovery was unable to work. 32. He spent his time listening to other bees and discovering that if you stopped and listened to others, there's a lot to learn. 32 is 5. That's change. I'm seeing 3-3 right now for victory. Maybe you can screenshot this. As I said, I'm going to try to screenshot these messages for you because they're really, really important. All right. All right. So let me read that over because I need to. The little bee became very sick and during his recovery was unable to work. He spent this time listening to other bees and discovering that if he'd stopped and listened to others, there was a lot to learn. Dreamtime message. The constant chatter in your head must be exhausting. Never a moment of peace for you. Wow. The chatter is constant. My hand, I have like, and it's my left hand too. Look that up. See if that means, I feel like it's, one of them means money's coming. Okay, I feel like your right hand's to receive, your left is to give out. And earlier I did get the message for you that it's time to give. It's time to, like charity was the card. Charity was the card. So it's time to give to others. It's about pouring out. And for you, charity is emotions. You need to emotionally connect to find your peace. And that's the by any means. It'll enhance your motivation. So this is letting me know that like your charity may involve money, giving out of money. But it's going to come back to you even more. It's coming back. It's like you're creating the chain of reciprocity. You've already started it. And then, what am I saying? The energies that I'm feeling is like, I want to cry and they keep telling me don't. I want to like stop and they keep telling me don't. I want to like find other way. Like right now, I really want to find something else to do. They're telling me don't. Like, I really feel like I'm about to cry. This is like really, you need to feel this. All right, Dreamtime message. All right. So the constant chatter in your head must be exhausting. All right. The chatter is constant because you don't take time to listen to it. it has to keep you repeating it has to keep you repeating yourself. But it says it has to keep repeating itself until you listen. This is Ralph. Listen to the chatter and then it'll go away. It's that simple. But I get you don't want him to. You will then start to find the peace and quiet that you've been searching for. All right. I have to show you what's underneath, because this is how these cards are falling out here. I feel like this is the message here. In your silence, you're going to get the messages. The messages are to say goodbye. I'll tell you why I say that. And the messages are also, oh wow, Jesus. Lord divine, Ashe. He's constantly visiting. He's constantly visiting you guys. I feel like he's always at his house. He's always at that place, that camp, that place that you guys go together with the fire. I'm not even saying anything because this is for you to find. I feel like this is his second chance. I'm sorry. Sorry. This is why I have a hard time doing these kind of readings. This is just so emotional. All right. All right. This is corny people you need to unfollow. All right. Listen to nature and music. And yes, I feel like, yes, your grandpa's there too. He's with him. So you need a vacation. You guys need a family vacation because of pressure bust pipes. Uncle Ralph. All right. We all have this. It's human nature. Literally human nature. Just as all these things are too, you know. Yeah. Human nature. I feel like if you're ever silent enough, you'll feel this. I feel like if you take yourself back to that place, the fire, the camp, I even see something with a waterfall in the background, or like, I don't know, I just got Niagara Falls. I don't know if you've ever even been there. I don't know, some gorge, even a gully. Wasn't that what that story was about too? Some sort of like reservoir, like lake reserve. Again, I get a camp. You know, and I know you know. All right. We're gonna get now into a angel ancestors message, and then I'm gonna pull some cards to see what like your career path maybe should be. I just had such a like calming, like relaxing, loving energy just come over me. Like, do you see how different my energy is right now? That was definitely special. So thank you guys. Thank you, Ashe. They're like, oh, we don't want you to feel grief. Like, that's the whole point. We don't want you to miss, like, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. I feel like I'm having a really hard time looking into the camera as well because like the connection here is really deep. I don't know if you like used to try to avoid eye contact or something when you knew, like, I don't know. I feel like he had a really like strong voice. Damn, I keep wanting to cry. They're like, don't do it. Don't fight it if you do. Be devoted and committed. So the sage, this would be like a master, someone that's very committed to, but I want to say it's more about to your journey. You're drawn, or you're like trying to dive into a career. Oh, a career. They're telling me too. Is this like what you're trying to drive? I feel like maybe you are. So are you more mathematic and like more science, like I get technology maybe even, or like medical field, or because all of that's the same thing. And the master too. So I want to read both of these cards as well, or just because it's going to help me in trying to channel this. I want to take pictures and just send it to you, but they're like, no, dude, you gotta, you know, we're doing the work here. So these are the messages. Do you see this feather in his hand? Do you see those feathers behind me right here? So Louisiana. There's something about Louisiana in here. I have a bee that just flew into my room. We gotta look up what the bee means, the spirit guide of the bee. This is the Wheel of Fortune, just so you know. Fate, like, wow, Wheel of Fortune, the fated events. I say that because these all represent in the zodiac, the Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, no, Scorpio and Aquarius, I want to say. I think the Angel of Death, wow, Angel of Death is a Scorpio, right? You guys are Death card. Wow, the Angel of Death, the Angel of Death. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but it's you. This is your message. This is, it's fated events. I'm getting all this right here is activating third eye activations. Wow. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is about fated events. It's about timing. It's about karma. It's about things working out in your favor. Okay, so it says choose your path. I didn't even read that yet. Wow. This is literally about destiny. I almost feel like, I don't like saying this, but it's bringing me back to my father, because I always question things like why'd he have to die, all the things that we went through, like he would have been able to help us and guide us through it. And then it was like the realization of he did it so that we could go through those things, or like it was about the opportunity. I hate to, and that's the phrasing that's like fucking me up, but I need to say it like that. It's about the opportunity that he provided in his death. Do you see this angel of death? I don't want to look into his eyes. Like, do you feel this energy? Like it's Scorpio, it's fated. This is people coming into a place when it's their moment, when the time is right, when, like, you can't avoid this. You couldn't avoid it. You couldn't stop it. You couldn't change the way things were supposed to be. I'm just like all over the place with this because I'm sorry, I'm talking in here instead of out loud, so I apologize. But they're saying like, it's like that feeling of the more you come into understanding, the more you'll see why. Because it's like with mourning, your vision is, you're blocked. Your third eye is blocked. Your vision's blocked. Your intuition's blocked. Everything I was talking about earlier. You're not listening to the signs of things. You're not in tune with, you're experiencing loss. So I feel like in the Scorpio though, you guys can handle that. It's everybody else around you. And it's like that isolation. Maybe it's you though. Maybe you're the one going through the isolation and depression because of this loss. And I feel like it's driving me to the addictions, to the habits, the vices, the muses, the things that we find to, and it can be a job. They can be trying to be too helpful. They can be feeling like you need to make up for something like that was lost, but it wasn't lost. It was part of timing. It was part of fate. It was part of the divine purpose. It was part of, and like the more I've come to be spiritual, the more I've like see how it's incorporated in everything. Like I didn't happen. It's like when things happen to me, I didn't ask for it. It happened because I needed it to. You don't ask for death. It happens because it needs to happen for new things to grow. Even in that story about the rain, about how the rain wasn't coming, and about how hot, how thirsty people were for it to feel that emotion again, that love again. But new things that people, they sent new animals, new plants that had never inhabited that area. I just saw a bird fly across my window. New animals. There's a bee in here. I don't know if you could hear it. I almost want to show him to you, but I don't know exactly where he's at right now. Oh, I do. Oh, wait. Hold on. And the orb. That's why they wanted me to do it. He's here. Did you just see that orb? You're going to see it in the video. Oh my God, this is awesome. All right. I'm sorry. I just completely lost my train of thought. No, I didn't. Okay. It's the animals. It's all of the things around you that are now allowed to grow because life happened the way it was supposed to. Okay, we're getting into the direction that the course that you feel led to take. And I'm not telling you what that is because it's you to find. It's for you to find is what they're saying. Like, it's not my it's not my, okay, that's not what, okay. That's not what I mean. And that's not like, okay. You're gonna find it in finding you is what, because that's even the whole reason I had to tell you I didn't ask for this. It's not something you can ask for. It's not like anything, like I woke up one day literally doing this. Like, it's wild as that sounds. Like I haven't spent years learning and teaching, or I didn't go to any classes or seminars, or like I literally woke up. I fell through my bed and woke up like this. Like this is literally like almost that blessing and the curse. Like, my dad passed in bed too, I want to say. I don't... Okay, direction. You're being guided. You're just not receiving because of hurt, because of pain, because of like maybe even how other people are kind of not in a place because they're emotionally scarred as well. They're not receptive. Like, a lot of people close down. Like, death is traumatic. You're experiencing a loss, something that like you've never gone through before. So like it can really change a lot of things for a lot of people. I'm getting inheritance. That did come up earlier too in the pre-shuffle. All right. Choose your path. Message. Connect with your deepest desires and then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. About. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at crossroads and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. I'm getting activation right here, right now. And I'm sorry to be like so graphic, your heart. You really need some like, eat more greens, go outside more, be like, to open your heart, you have to get back into the woods. I even feel like that campsite, that space. Because it's like, this is unconditional love. This is like being able to receive love. And I feel like there's a blockage there. And it's like, remember how a minute ago I got that healing download where like everything came, like I was able to realign and like ground myself again. You're blocking it. You're blocking that feeling. You're blocking that healing that's trying to come through. And the healing is a part of your journey. Go back to that card. I'm going to send you screenshots of everything because you need it. You need it. Okay. All right. So we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. There's a lot of people involved here, and I keep getting that message too. Let me read that over again because I just got, like, I don't know where I came in. Wow. I don't know where I came into this, but there's a lot of people involved, and I don't think that they should be doing all the things that they're doing. And I left certain things like a certain type of way for a reason, is the energy that I'm feeling. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Okay. Sorry. All right. I don't know why I'm saying sorry either. Don't. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at crossroads and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Angel card refers to the visions of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was of a child, the cherub. One was of a bull. One was of a lion. And one was of an eagle. Of these 4 faces, show that angels can appear in any skies or guide us in any direction, any different direction. Sorry, and that's what they're trying to, like, I keep getting interrupted because I have people that they're, your uncle's talking. That's what he's been trying to say. Pay attention. Like, I wanted to show you that bee for a reason because the orb, like, he's here. Like, that's what these animals bring. It's messages. Like, the animals are bringing you messages. And, like, it doesn't have to come in the way that you think it's going to come. Like, that's not the point. That's not how the universe works. Like, we're not here to dictate. We're not here to control. Let go of control issues. All right. All right. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in any guise and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Extended message. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. Ding, ding, ding. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong. So None of them are wrong. As they all are holding perfect opportunities to grow and learn. And that's what I meant about the journey. Thank you. You have to go through what you're going through to get you to where you're going to be. Like, it's not making sense now because you're in it. It's like, all right. You see how close my hand is to my face? Like, my hand to my eye looks fucking huge. But the further away I move from it, it wasn't that big. Like, it really, like, it's like, that's how moments feel. That's how, like, opportunities feel. Like, it feels like it's such a big thing. It's such a big, but you've come to find out it's just actually, like, a building block. Or, like, I feel like a wall. Honestly, is the energy that I'm getting. I just saw another orb. Okay, I'm feeling a wall. So, it's like, you can't allow a wall to be what should be a stepping stone. Like, a ladder, a way to help you get up. I'm not sure. Help you. Something's gonna help you get up. Something to help you get up. Uppers. I don't know. I don't know about that energy. All right. It should always be for your highest good. All right. It's always going to be for your highest good. So don't feel wrong about anything you decide to do because you're going to come into knowing when you're meant to. All right. And honestly, it would blow your mind if you came any sooner. Like, you would feel crazy. You would probably be a drug addict is what they're getting at. Like, you're not, we can't, it's only so much people, like, you can unveil to yourself or to people or to, like, things, you know? It's like, even, like, when you talk about, and it's funny, I did a video about urges and how, like, an intense feeling can be. And think of an urge, like, the urge to have to pee. Like, and especially if you try to wait as long as you can, like, to try to hold out before you actually do it, all those feelings that you get, the intensity, the stronger it gets, the intensity, right up into the moment where you reach that feeling of release. Wow. I don't know where that just came from, but that was a message in itself. Okay. I can't even read right now. You see how hard it is to read this? All right. So there are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunity to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, a direction to take, a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to light you up. And choose with your heart. Getting back to that heart chakra energy, right? That page was 97. I just got pulled to the 97. So 9 and 7 is 16. Go back to that light or spark that you felt at 16. I don't know if I've already said that to you before. And that breaks down to a 7. I'll leave that there because I feel like we've already had that conversation and I don't want to go backwards. So, and neither do you. All right. I want to pull a couple of tarot and see what we get. And hopefully these messages, like, really hit for you like how they're hitting for me, because when you talk about another level, right? This is what flew out. This is Ace of Pentacles. And peaches are good fortune. They're a sign of good fortune. That's what they represent. I'm getting tree energy too. I keep telling you that though. Like, to go into the woods or go into camp or go into wherever that, like, site was. Like, I don't know if there's something there for you. I don't know. Or you'll receive something there. Was something left? That's the energy I want to ask about. But maybe that's not, I don't know. Maybe that's not for me to get into. Anyway, Ralph, Uncle Ralph, please continue to give us clear and decisive messages for career advancement and any other motivational enhancements. That's really giving me like drug vibes though. So I don't know if like someone was really dealing with like things the wrong way, I feel like. Or somebody is. And I know that energy because I'm telling you, I did. So, check on that person. Somebody's feeling alone. This is Devil card, Devil energy. And behind it is the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. This is that same card that we pulled in the other deck. So, this means 3 of Pentacles. This is working together. This is collaboration, communicating, somebody drawing out a plan. So this also gives me the energy of working with the divine, like co-creating. So it's like manifestation takes prayer, visualization, and action to manifest, to create, to bring in physical. So it's coming more into alignment with oneself. And do you see how the light is shining over this person? It's like you're blessed. You've already been granted all the gifts you need. You're equipped. Like the Pentacle is very stable, grounding energy. It's someone, it's giving me like earth sign energy. So a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But it's someone that's very down to earth. And I see these pillars here. So this would be 11 energy. But with the 3 and 5, I'm getting change. Something's changing here. And it may be like a soul's journey. I keep saying journey, man. Take a vacation. But I also get like I ain't even gonna lie. Like this is giving me like a abduction and I don't know, aliens and shit. Like, I don't know, going down that rabbit hole. We don't want to right now. But, because of the glow from like above. But it's like also your favorite. That's what I would take that to mean as well. You may feel alienated because of this. And I see like that isolation, the mountains being like a place of like isolation. I don't even know where you're from or if you're like, it's interesting because I think you would live near Jocelyn. Aren't you near a mountain? Like, I don't know. That's interesting energy too. I feel like somebody's trying to block you from this key of knowledge. Like, it's like the key that will open a door for you. There's some sort of blockage here. There's some sort of temptation, whether I keep getting addictions. I keep getting vices. I keep getting like, and again, this can be a person that you're too addicted to, an idea that you're too addicted to. It could be a career path or something that you just don't want to let go of the idea of. But it's like, if it's not working with your soul, if you're not going to have this with your soul, that's your masculine and feminine coming into alignment and pouring into one emotional cup together, you're going to be left feeling like this. Look at how these cards fall out, man. So 28. Maybe the age 28 is going to be significant for you. Maybe that's when you're really going to get into more alignment. So you're coming out of this energy. But 8 is cycles. 8 represents the infinity symbol. It represents 2. So I got 7 under here. So that's 7 of wands. This is 8 of cups. So usually this is going on a journey to find one's happiness. Again, I see isolation a lot here. And heart chakra. You see the heart chakra and you see the green. Very, very on point here. But again, I get this person standing in favor. Like you're standing in favor and you see the glow around them, their aura. Your aura is going to change once you get, and they're dark. They're very, like you see their shadow. So I feel like this is all bringing out your darker energies, like the mourning, the feeling of loss, the heart being closed off because you're not in like union with yourself, where you're not feeling connected to what you've lost. There is no loss. There is never loss. Like, material can never be destroyed. Nothing can ever, we don't create anything and we don't destroy anything. Everything just transfers into something else. It's about transformation. It's about renewal. It's about reinventing even. So you're going to come into the energy of understanding that, and this is Six of Pentacles. This is once somebody understands their value, they can now be a blessing to others. They can now, and you see how they're just looking out over the horizon. It's almost like that planning energy I get. I see the two fountains here. And that again is giving me that that I've seen a lot of water here. All these are water, like, you know, and even the emotional cup that they're sharing. This has a lot of blue vibes to it. So I feel like it's throat chakra. You're not speaking from an emotional place. You're not expressing yourself emotionally. And I feel like part of the renewal will be to be truer to yourself and your own expression, and not be so caught up. Like, stand your ground on how you feel about things. Stand your ground on who you are, because that's when you're, it's like, that's when you're in your power the most. That's when you're more of a fixed faded energy, where you're not allowing that devil energy or that temptation or that like urge even, or not urge, but like maybe, I don't know, the urge to come in. Sitting at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm just sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. You need to listen to that song. That was interesting. All right. 1111. So this is another angel coming in. This is another, and I am very leery of using the word angel. What I mean is energy. This is another spirit. This is another soul. This is another, or you know who this is even. This is your angel coming in to assist in balancing out your energy. This is like the self-sacrificed one. And it's hard to say that like that, but I needed to say that like that, because this person would self-sacrifice like a lot for others. And it's the energy of being a blessing for others. It's an energy of that balance that you have, and understanding that we're all one. And the better and the more healed you are, and the more balanced you are, emotionally, physically, wellness, like the full chart of wellness, anything you can think of, you know. But once you reach that place, it's the light that you shine for others once you get there. And that's the message that I have for you today. So Rachel, I really, really, really love this reading. I hope it helped you. I hope a lot of these messages hit, and please let me know if it's accurate. And I can't help but see that. Get out of this energy. I feel like it's a lot of mental, because you're not learning how to quiet. You're not learning how to get in, sitting at the dock. Listen to that song. You have to listen to that song. I'm not even sure. I want to say Otis Redding. I don't be knowing stuff, and you see how it comes to me like that. That shit's crazy. Maybe that's the singer for it, but maybe that was his song. I don't know. I just got that. But I love you, and I hope this helps, and I'm not going to take up any more of your time, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Take care.